But night long many cares have held the pious Aeneas, and as soon as gracious daylight is given to him, this is his decision: to go out and explore this foreign country, to learn what shores the wind has brought him to. Who lives upon this land? It is untilled. Are they wild beasts or men? And then to tell his comrades what he has found, he hides his fleet inside the narrows of the wooded cove, beneath a hollow rock shut in by trees, with bristling shades around. And he himself, only Achates at his side, moves on. He brandishes 2 shafts tipped with broad iron. But in the middle of the wood, along the way, his mother showed herself to him. The face and dress she wore were like a maiden's, her weapons like a girl's from Sparta, or those carried by Harpalyce of Thrace, when she tires out her horses, speeding faster even than rapid Hebrus as she races. For as a huntress would, across her shoulder, Venus had slung her bow in readiness. Her hair was free, dishevelled by the wind. Her knees were bare, her tunic's flowing folds were gathered in a knot. And she speaks first. "Young men there, can you tell me if by chance you have seen one of my sisters pass? She wore a quiver and a spotted lynx's hide, while she was wandering here, or, with her shouts, chasing a foaming boar along its course?" So Venus, answering, her son began, "I have not seen or heard your sister, maiden, or by what name am I to call you? For your voice is not like any human voice. O goddess, you must be Apollo's sister, or else are to be numbered with the nymphs. Whoever you may be, do help us, ease our trials. Do tell us underneath what skies, upon what coasts of earth we have been cast. We wander, ignorant of men and places, and driven by the wind and the vast waves. Before your altars many victims will fall at our hands as offerings to you." Then Venus, "I can hardly claim such honor. The girls of Tyre are used to wearing quivers, and bind their calves with scarlet hunting boots. You see a Punic country, men of Tyre, the city of Agenor. But at the border the Libyans lie, a tribe that swears by war. Our ruler here is Dido, she who left her city when she had to flee her brother. The tale of wrong is intricate and long, but I shall trace its chief events in order. Her husband was Zacchaeus, wealthiest landowner in Phoenicia, for her father had given her, a virgin, to Zacchaeus, and joined them with the omens of first marriage. Unhappy Dido loved him with much passion. Pygmalion, her brother, held the kingdom of Tyre. Beyond all men he was a monster in crime. Between Zacchaeus and her brother dividing fury came. Pygmalion, unholy, blind with lust for gold, in secret now catches Dido's husband off his guard, and cuts him down by sword before the altars, heedless of his own sister's love. For long he kept this hidden, and, insidious, invented many stories to mock Dido. She is sick and longing, with an empty hope. But in her sleep, to Dido came the very image of her unburied husband. He lifted his pallid face, amazingly, and laid bare to his wife the cruel altars, his breast impaled upon the blade, revealing to her the hidden horror of the house. He urges her to speed her flight, to leave her homeland, and to help her journey. He discloses ancient treasure in the earth, a hoard of gold and silver known to none. And Dido, moved by this, prepared her flight and her companions. Now there come together both those who felt fierce hatred for the tyrant, and those who felt harsh fear. They seize the ships that happen to be ready, loading them with gold. The wealth of covetous Pygmalion is carried overseas. A woman leads. They land at the place where now you see the citadel and high walls of New Carthage rising. And then they bought the land called Bursa, the hide, after the name of that transaction. They got what they were able to enclose inside a bull's skin. But who, then, are you? From what coasts have you come? Where are you going? To these her questions he replied with sighs. He drew his sword from deep within his breast.